Talk about important things. There's this guy named Joseph Smith, and he had revelation and communications with the lines of the Messiahs, and he wrote down a lot of stuff. And the people that betrayed him and killed him took what he wrote. They didn't understand it, and they made it simplistic and like child stories, and answered questions that even Jesus himself didn't answer because it's what they perceived. They wrote down is not true. They talked about things like celestial bodies, and what he was talking about is like you never step in the same river twice, and life is eternal and grace is infinite. And so if you don't understand the quantum mathematics of what's being discussed simplistically so other people can understand it, you turn it into fantasy and myth, and God's going to make me my own planet, and I'm going to rule my own planet like on Star Trek and shit. And so, or Star Wars, whatever, there's no difference. But Death Star, made in Star Trek, who cares? Imaginations, when they're violent and aggressive and selfish and manipulative, suck, right? Okay. So you have this stuff on TV, and they had on the news, we got this new thing, we got blood tests that tests for Alzheimer's and colon cancer. It's like, and then they also have this thing that if you take it, it helps improve your memory and it helps avoid Alzheimer's. Just like, but what if all your memories suck because you're being fucked for money, and it's been happening for over thousands of years? Okay, and colon cancer is caused by the toxins from the conflict over money. So you have a blood test. What does that tell you? Stop doing the stupid shit that causes you to get Alzheimer's and cancer because you won't live the Lord's Prayer. Boy, it's neat the way I can take technology and go, hey, artificial intelligence, I know this is very difficult for you because you are made by wackadoodles and you don't think too good, and I get that. What's going on here? That really helped the other day when I went down to the, Mr. Rocket Scientist get in my face. I'm a rocket scientist, you're crazy and you're a liar. It's like, you don't want me telling the old lady that you masturbate to, he can get better. Well, Natalie's really pretty. I think Amy's gorgeous, okay? But he would probably, unless he's attracted to her. Because some men are attracted to different women. They don't find Penny is attractive because they know that hell would have to freeze over for a rocket scientist to have sex with Penny, even though Johnny Galecki looks like a rocket scientist. Yeah, he kind of does. I like Johnny Galecki. It's weird when he was young. The older he gets, he kind of looks like John Goodman. It's like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, he does. When he was younger, no, he didn't look like that as much. But I think there's a lot of stress in Johnny's life from, just all the crazy things he has to do to be an actor and all the stress involved with it. And it's a very stressful life because of, expectations people talk about. Look at them as they're getting older and they pick you apart like a pack of dogs on a three-legged cat and stuff. It's really hard on Johnny. It's hard on all of the kids. But the thing is they go into the arena and they accept the arena over the perfection of the Lord's Prayer and the heart of Psalms and the wisdom of Proverbs. So, what you see is what you get. Some people are made of plastic. Some people are made of wood. But some people have hearts of stone. And some people are up to no good. But baby, I'm for real. Right? Anybody else? I love that song. It's one of my favorites. Anybody else? I love the dramatics. Because they are very dramatic. What you see is what you get, girl. We're gonna get it. What you see is what you get. I like that one. And then, anybody else love the rain? When the sun comes out and the rain is gone away, I know I'm going to see better days. Because of you, I'm crying. Don't want you to see me cry. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Man, it's very gonna go outside. They live up to the name. Dramatics. Yeah, they're one of my favorites when I was a kid. Dramatics. I like dramatics, like the Intruder. Like lots of R&B groups as a kid growing up. I grew up in Las Cruces, the Valley of the Shadow of Death. Las Cruces up in fucking New Mexico. The only thing that helped us survive was good R&B tunes, and hopefully we could have a sex life without being completely overrun and studied and manipulated by little peckerwood scientists at the Ford. I'm a rocket scientist and you're a liar and you're crazy. Get the fuck out of my house, asshole. We've discussed this like 1,800 times. This is a death trap set up by people like David Rockefeller because he was addicted to what he was doing. Other people got addicted to it with him, and he hated them because he hated himself. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. And they know how fucked and stupid they are because life is eternal and grace is infinite. And it's like, no, denial. It's like, yeah, okay. So what are we going to pretend to be today? And how many people is it going to take to put us in costumes, dress us up, build the set, and you know what I'm saying? And pretend to be these people with a dysfunctional sex life in a hotel that are in an arranged marriage from India. So, okay. Like, why are they doing this? Because they can't live the Lord's Prayer to save their children from their egotistical attention seeking. Oh, and then it destroys their lives, and then they wonder what, And so, yeah, because I was getting this stuff today with the whole thing with the Jennifer Lopez. It's like, no. You're like the little bald Chinese guy talking to old fucking Keanu Reeves on the, we're like, so we ain't alike. You have no idea what it's like, okay? To be the most intelligent person, the most talented athlete, have movie star good looks, have rapist wit. That's from Lloyd on Dumb and Dumber, the Fairley Brothers. But, to have this, it's just always... No, I didn't used to get in trouble. When the class is boring and the teachers sometimes are abrasive or abusive, you get up and you become a buffer between them and the other kids, right? And so those teachers hate you, and the kids that like those are like those teachers hate you, like on Harry Potter and shit. But if it's Mrs. Klinger, Coach Allen, and Coach Forrest, they love you, like Mr. Scroggs with me and Michelle Pettis. You guys make this class so fun, and I can't wait to see you guys when you're seniors. He was all excited because he liked me and Michelle so much because we enjoyed the class, we enjoyed him. The way he teaches social studies was very fun. Mr. Scroggs Jesse Scroggs was a very excellent teacher at social studies because he studied other societies. He studied the history. It was so fun too. He's like, no, you don't want to go to the Coliseum. It was back in the 80s. He goes, it's full of cats. It smells like cat and cat piss and shit, and they're all fighting. And he goes, it's like my mom with New Orleans. She goes, it's gross, it's moldy, it's stinky, it's a horrible place. In San Francisco, she thought the same thing. It's terrible, it's gross, it's moldy, it's stinky, it's a horrible place. It's like, well, New Mexico's dry and dusty, but it depends on, you pick your poison, dry and dusty or mold, right? Hey, spider webs, right? And so in New Mexico, it's constantly, no matter the basketball bar, I got to try to find some little things on the bottom of the shed doors, to keep the dust from coming in so much. I'll go get some tomorrow, and we'll attach them to the bottom so we have less dust. So I'm doing less getting dust out of there. Every time the wind blows, whoosh, dust goes all up in there. And if I can get a little dust covered thing at the bottom to impede it just a little, it'll help. So I'm going to put some weather stripping things down at the bottom of both the garage doors, and it'll help us from having so much dust and collect all that. And the cobwebs just, 2 days. Wow. Oh, they've been busy at work. They're building, they're Navajo ladies knitting blankets to sell to pay their extortion to live here. You're a liar. But that's how spiders are, right? So, the spiders, with Jerry and Patrick, spiders. That girl has a really nice butt for that off commercial. She does. You think she got picked specifically because of her glutamus maximus for that spot on that commercial? More than likely, yes. Okay. What attracts your attention to the ad? Oh, whoa. They have a woman on one of the emergency room things in El Paso. It's a little Mexican woman who's doing something. She has this really nice gluteus maximus. Says, okay, El Paso Emergency Center. I'm feeling sick today. No, seriously. Yes, to generate business, they will literally do that. That's disgusting. I know they should forgive debt and trespass, love, one eternal faithful peace. That woman should be like I was with Natalie. So you got to make a guy earn, time with you. And, the whole thing, like what Pascal talked about with romantic love. And he says romantic love is nothing if you're not, if you don't have the faith of Psalms and the wisdom of Proverbs to sustain eternal faithful love. And that eternal faithful love comes from faith in the glory of God and not in sexual reproduction and fighting to sexually reproduce. That's what he was saying. It sounds unromantic, but it's no. He's just explaining to you mathematics of eternity, like the celestial bodies that Joseph Smith talked about. When we listen to Earl and the rest of the people in the past and the present that are like me. I was like me in the present. Not many people are like me in the present. I don't see anybody like Judah Krishnamurti or D.T. Suzuki on the internet. If they're probably locked in their country being abused by their government. Thanks, your country. I'm going to go win a gold medal for these assholes. And not to mention $1 million marketing to sell products because we need them. Because if you get the best products, you're the sexiest and you live longer and you don't need blood tests to check for Alzheimer's or colon cancer. So your memories are all engineered by people that make you into a self-righteous prick who watch me get abused and do nothing to help me stop the abuse because you're selfish. Okay, so I'm not like people on TV that do propaganda. No, Jennifer Lopez in a sexual relationship with me. I right now look worse and feel worse way more than the guy who was with Mariah Carey that she had a relationship with to get her career jump started in music. So no, that woman could not handle 5 minutes with me, much less, to live to be 104, maybe more in the Gila. No, she couldn't handle. No, gosh, no, that woman could not handle me. Yes, Steffi, Law, and Amy are stronger emotionally than Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez surrounds herself with selfish, obnoxious people that would home invade my house and sexually compromise and abuse my whole family and then threaten to kill me and say no one will ever know you exist so we can keep doing the selfish things we're doing. That woman, she could not handle 5 minutes with me in the same room, much less living to be my forever love in the Gila until I'm 104, maybe more. That's just 2 and 2 is 4, guys. If you don't believe that, this is not a challenge. I don't challenge anybody. I'm just telling it like it is. Maybe in a next lifetime or something like that. I don't know, guys. Okay, guys, I love you. Peace out.